What's going on, people? Welcome back to Rootz TV. Look who I'm joined by, Big Joe, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Even better now that I know that you're here, you know what I mean? You made my day.
Thank you. God, you made my day, man, because I've been trying to catch up with your time, man.
Yeah, I know. This is long overdue.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
We're always in the comments, always in the DMs, but never in person.
Yes.
So it's actually good to be outside, the sun is shining, everything's perfect.
The weather is sweet, yes. Right, so talk to me. Best team in South London, because I put UTR in there, they have to be in there. Staples of the game. Obviously, SC Dons have left non-league now, so I can't really include them now. But who's the best team in South London from an honest point of view?
From an honest point of view, I will say, when everyone is healthy, you have to give it to under the radar, right? 3 years invincibles, right? The team is absolutely amazing. We had some struggles this year. We missed out on a lot of key players, and I think that's what killed us this year. But I will have to give, high props to like some of the other teams that are out there. I think it's Market Hotel.
Yeah.
They're like Southish, right? No, I don't remember where they're from.
Okay.
But they're class. I give them respect. To be honest, I know they're not in South, but Highgate. I know in North.
Patcham,
Yeah, but listen, in South, I have to give it to under the radar. And you can say biased, but at the same time, results don't lie.
Okay, talk to them. Right. Also, while we're on the conversation of SFL, what's going on with under the radar for next season?
Listen, I can't comment too much, right?
Because that answer alone tells you something is happening.
You know what? Like, there's always going to be speculations, right? And it's one of those things we've done what we had to do in SFL last year.
Oh,
not last year, the year before, right?
Is that a exclusive? Like they're leaving?
Like, I mean...
Blink twice if you're leaving.
Listen, I only get told certain things. Like, of course, we've enjoyed the SFL. There was a few moments that were a bit annoying. A lot of games that, we had to reschedule and we then lost points on, and that cost us last year. But whatever happens next year, I'm sure that we'll kill it regardless.
Ooh, so they might be going non-league?
I have no idea.
You can't lie to me, boy.
I have no idea. Even with the non-league stuff, we've been talking about that for years.
Yeah.
So there's not a guarantee if it's going to happen this year. There's not a guarantee if it's going to happen in a couple of years' time, But I'm sure that it's going to be something that we're going to be interested in for sure.
I can see Big John in non-league. I can see it. It's got to happen.
You know what?
In an under the radar shirt.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I had my time in non-league before, but this is a bit different. Under the radar, it's a family. It's not about the money. It's not about all of these things. We've created a community now that it's hard to replicate. So I'm sure that whatever we do in non-league, if we do go, will be amazing. But for now, SFL, look out, by the way.
Right, whilst it's still in Sunday League, best keepers, you've got to be in there. Are you the best keeper in Sunday League? Back yourself. You've got to back yourself.
Look, I'd love to back myself, right? I do think I'm definitely up there. Like I said, results showcase that, you know what I mean? So many clean sheets over the years. It took us, 4 years to lose a game in the league, which is amazing, but at the same time, we've got so many amazing goalkeepers. Yeah. You've got Big G, who's just an amazing presence. I've got to give him his flowers. There's, I forgot his name.
Mo from Baiteze.
I love him. He's had an absolute shit house, right? I flipping love this guy. The young goalkeeper from Saha.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I have to give him his props. He's been amazing. 17 years old, 18 years old, came in, done amazing. There's a lot of amazing goalkeepers. I just love to say that I'm in that pool.
You're definitely up there. You're up there, man. You're up there. Whilst here, I've got a couple of questions for you as well. What do you call this?
Oh,
back in your head, what do you call that?
Like a flyaway.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's either between flyaway or floater.
Nah, I go flyaway.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
A floater, I don't know. A floater's more basketball, you know what I mean? This is a flyaway.
Yeah.
This is proper.
See, people, flyaway. Also, whilst here, who's the best player in your phone? Because I know you know a lot of people. I know. I see you here with celebrities out here. So who's the best player? If you was to start 5 teams tomorrow, who's the best player, the number 1 player that you're going to call up?
1 second, because you walked past. Are we going to say necessary phone book, or could it be like Instagram, like following?
Someone that you can call upon at a drop of a hat. Like, yo.
I don't know about that. And I don't know if they're going to answer back. But, I've got Raheem Sterling, Alicia Lehman, absolute baller. Yeah. Jermaine Defoe is still...
JD?
Yeah, he's still crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
trying to think who else.
I mean, those names alone, like, yo.
I mean, Ben Foster's still amazing.
Yes. Just in case you want to come out and go.
Even for the young ones, Charlie Patino, absolute baller. Oh, you know what? I'd have to check.
Don't let him flex on everyone. Yo, look, he start pulling out all the names.
Levi Colwill. There you go. Absolute baller.
Oh, yeah, Chelsea fan, ain't you? Oh, yeah.
Listen, I have to give them my props, man. I have to give them the flowers. But yeah, there's definitely a few names in there. There's definitely a few names.
Right. I need a football confessional from you, okay? Something that you've done in the past that you want to admit to. Something that's been weighing heavy on your mind that you want to get rid of, man. Like,
oh, okay. I've got a confession, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if my manager knows this, but my first ever game for Under the Radar, first league game, right? My first ever game for Under the Radar, I went on a night out. I got back home at 6:30 to wake up at 7 a.m. and I had a heavy night, right? We're talking about I had 16 Jaeger bombs. We're talking about I was drinking Hennessy.
What night was this?
Yeah, it was a crazy night, right? Hennessy, Cavossier, everything, right? Under the sun. But I can trust myself with alcohol. Yeah. I woke up, no problem, 7 a.m., got a clean sheet, we won 3-0, right?
Who was it against the next game?
It was against Young Reds or something like that. Okay. I forgot their name. Okay. But yeah, we won the game. As my first game, by the way. It was so crazy, right?
So the Dutch courage was live in the system still?
Listen, I was good. Look, as long as I got a clean sheet, I knew I was good. But I didn't want to tell no one about it. I was like, if I tell anyone, they're not going to bring me back. But you know what? 4 years on, and it's been an amazing career with BTR. So
fair enough.
I definitely love it.
All right, last question.
Cool.
Give me a message. Oh, no, I've got two more. Message to your last gaffer, whether it be good or bad. So again, your last gaffer that you're playing under, message to your ex, basically like a message to your ex, innit?
Oh, we're talking about Marv?
It could be Marv?
I mean, he technically is my last gaffer, and if I'm gonna say anything, it'll be just play me outfield one game. Like, listen, you guys have seen the videos. I can score. If you need to put me at centre back as well, I've got the height, I've got the ability. But he doesn't believe. He doesn't believe in the source.
Mama.
We've got amazing goalkeepers.
He's a footballer!
Exactly. We've got amazing goalkeepers that Under the Radar. You can trust me to play outfield, even for a quick 15 minutes, I'll back. That's what I'm going to say.
All right. Last thing, cool. Sunday League Mount Rushmore, okay? Who makes your top 4 in Sunday League Mount Rushmore?
Are we talking about teams or are we talking about...
It could be teams, players. Some people even mention half-time oranges. It could be something that represents Sunday League to you, like in terms of up there. Like some people said Hackney Marshes, like Sunday League. Mount Rushmore, because the easiest thing is to go SE Dons, Baiteze, but again, it could be something that represents for you.
You know what? If I was to say Hackney Marshes, I'll have PTSD, so I probably won't go there. My Mount Rushmore, as cliche as it sounds, I think it has to be, you know, your UTRs, SE Dons, Baiteze. I'm sure that I could add one more team, and whoever team is going to be, there's so many to pick out from.
It could be past or present, because some people have said hashtag in there. Someone thrown Palmers for what they've done to the team.
100%.
So who would be your 4th team?
You know what? I feel like I've got a connection to hashtag, right? Because I know all of them, so I have to add them in, right? Okay. It's just. But you know what? Yeah, I think those are the most important parts, right? That's literally what created everything. If it wasn't for those clubs, the scene would definitely still be amazing, but it wouldn't be to that level. Everybody knows these teams, they love it. And there's so much history with it. I could have even added LAS in there. You know, the list goes on, and I'm so grateful for those teams, because if it wasn't for them, I would have had a career in this, you know what I mean? So massive respect to Sunday League. And also, I'm gonna put you in there as well.
Me?
100%. It's creators like you guys that were actually able to put this energy onto the scene and show respect, because everybody thinks of Sunday League in a certain way, and non-league football and that stuff, but it's with your help, you guys make a massive difference onto the scene. So you're in that Mount Rushmore as well.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Okay, what's next for you, man, going forward, man? Because I see you everywhere now, man.
You know what? That's a good question, to be honest. I'm just trying to take it a day at a time. I don't know what I'm gonna do next week, let alone next year. I'm just going with the flow. It would be nice to potentially get back into it a bit more. I missed out so much of last season, and I feel bad because I feel it probably did cost the team a little bit. You know, I know that I only played, I think it was like 4 or 5 league games last year. That's not acceptable exactly.
And you want to play outfield as well? Yeah.
No, but you know what? It's injuries, and also when I had some personal stuff to deal with, all of that stuff. So hopefully I get way more involved with all of that stuff, and hopefully we get back into winning and getting our invincible.
Get some
back
silverware,
again, exactly. Because it felt weird. Like the you know, I felt like
you're used to having
exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it didn't feel the same. So hopefully we get a bit more of that back again. So yeah, just enjoying football. As always.
Okay, watch this space, people. Watch this space.
Right, damn right.
No, I appreciate you, bro.
Absolute pleasure.
Oh, great seeing you, man. I'm glad I bumped into you, man.
Likewise.
Oh, man.